I live in Ennis. I wake up at 4:15 in the morning. I boot up. I go to morning meeting at 6:40.
Getting here this morning and getting on the lift, it's still dark outside, and
you're like, okay, I'm going on route, I'm working with explosives, I'm responsible for a zone of the mountain, I'm responsible for my partner.
My route partner and I come up with a game plan based off of the weather synopsis. Collaboration begins there. We go to the fort, we arm up based off of that synopsis, head up to the summit, and wait our turn to exit the door.
And then I love the moment you get on the tram and when your route's clear to go off and you're kind of peering over the edge like, okay.
It's like, yeah, it's on, we're doing it. And then you go for a nice long walk out the ridge.
I feel like route is kind of one of the reasons why you sign up to do this job full time. See the booms going off and you can see the snow water falling down the mountain. It is, it's beautiful.
the obvious challenges of being outside in the elements, in the cold, in the wind.
Sometimes up to 70-mile-an-hour winds. Walking on rocks is a big, huge part of my job, and Montana is gritty. You gotta have a lot of grit to work here.
Dispatch, fire in the hole to right.
Huge gusts, cold weather, explosives, so it's a bit more real in the moment.
At least I feel more present with doing the things that we're required to do than any other part in my life.
We find the steep stuff, and that's our job, right? Is to go into the start zones of avalanche terrain and make sure that it's safe. It's big terrain out there.
Getting to ski all the terrain that Love Mountain has was probably the #1 reason I wanted to become a ski patroller.
I came to the city as a cyclone, and I loved it like a strike of lightning. I'm all shook up like some big champagne. They got poured into a paper cup. Then we rocked and we rolled like a rodeo show.
I love skiing more than anything else in the world, so being able to be a ski patroller and ski every day is exactly pursuing my passion. I wouldn't rather do anything else in the whole world.
Like, I spent my whole last year, I was working an office job, and my heart just wasn't in it. And this job is just the complete opposite of that. My heart feels so in it.
At the end of the day, every single one of us has each other's back, and that goes unspoken, and
That is empowering to be on this mountain and have that team behind you.
something about sharing these harsh experiences together just make you guys love each other instantly.
We're all here to do the same job and respect it equally, but I do recognize that in a field dominated by men, that we have this strong group of women. We also just work with an awesome group of men that recognize us and support us for the work that we're doing.
The ladies of Big Sky Patrol are really salt of the earth. They are very compassionate. They have this grit installed in them.
I've never been around more tough women in my life. You're basically surrounded by your own superheroes in a way.
I work in such a supportive environment that if you show up and you're willing to put your head down and go, like, gender is so tertiary, which is so phenomenal, and that's what I experienced here.
Sometimes when I'm down in the town center and you look up and you're like, wow, I can't believe we ski up that. We open that mountain almost 360 degrees on a daily basis.
To be able to just continuously think of how lucky I am and find gratitude in the vistas that we're blessed with every single day is pretty radical. It's humbling as well.
And it's like
breathtaking. You're like, whoa, this is huge.
Would say to my younger self that don't be afraid to follow your dream and passions, that that's really the path to happiness.